Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Ralton, your South African newbie exploring all things comics, manga, and anime. Today's video is a little bit of a nervous wreck for me. It is Artist Alley Day at Smallville Comics store that I visited recently, and there's going to be a bunch of artists signing artwork, comic books, doing commissions, and stuff like that. So I'm really excited. I'm nervous because I'm a newbie and I'm just stepping into this whole world with recognized artists and people who are masters at their craft. So I don't want to feel like I'm stepping into territory that I'm unfamiliar with, even though I really am. But hey, we all have to start somewhere, right? So I'm going to take you along with me. I'm a bit nervous, like I said. So I don't know if I'm going to set up my tripod, do all of the things, or just experience everything so you can see what I'm up to and what happens at Artist Alley. So let's go. And just like that, we are back, safe and sound at home. I am so exhausted. That was such an amazing day. It was my first time being around artists and seeing their different artwork and their processes. It was absolutely amazing. My one biggest takeaway was that the nerves I had in the beginning were unnecessary. It was such an amazing space to grow community, to communicate, to talk about stuff, whether you're a newbie, whether you experience, whether you are a fanatic for decades and decades. It is absolutely amazing and so worthwhile to support local artists, to support art and creativity, and just be immersed in the world of comic books. So it was absolutely a joy. Cherry on top of the cake was seeing my good friend Chiavan. I hadn't seen him in maybe 8, 9 years since I'd left Durban. So it was really nice to see a familiar face and just shop around in the comic book store, get some art. I'm going to share with you now the pieces that I got. It was so fun. I really didn't want to limit myself in terms of what I got because this was like such an honor, such an amazing space, and I wanted to remember it. I wanted to support. So I did get a few things. I'm going to show you the first set of items that I got. I got these amazing enamel pins. Then, because I really loved the artwork that was on the table, Brad gifted me this amazing printout of Gohan. Then I met this beautiful couple who go by the name of Mr. and Mrs. Pencils. It was absolutely a joy getting to meet them and talk to them and see the artwork that they had on display. It is a watercolor and embossed piece. It has the characters from Spirited Away. So if you know, you know. Then I met Zaid, who absolutely inspired me, motivated me, and getting to see creators in different aspects of their creative journey and what it means to them to create art. We had a long discussion about when enough is enough and the different ways of bringing out the art that's inside of us and basically shutting up the inner critic that tells you you're not enough, your artwork is not good enough, or whatever that inner saboteur is telling you, to just shut it up. So this was absolutely amazing. This is issue 1 of Justice League, the new Justice League, and he actually drew all of this. So this is artwork that's on a blank comic book, and it's absolutely amazing. It is my first time owning a piece like this. I've seen the blank comic books in stores, and I never really knew what they were for. Now I know. It is so that you can have commission work or customize artwork, and it holds sentimental value now because of the long discussion that we had. And then, if I wasn't lucky enough, he kindly gifted me these amazing artworks of Goku and Vegeta that is done by Paint Markers. It is so damn cute, and I'm just floored by the love, the support, the kindness, the talent, the intention, meeting with artists, and the whole world of comics and anime has been such a joy. Like I said, I'm new to this, I'm just understanding things, and already I feel so blessed and so great stepping into this kind of world. And I look forward to many more years that I'm going to be exploring this world. It's absolutely amazing. Then, last but not least, from my good friend Chiavan himself, I got this amazing artwork of Batman and signed by Chiavan and a message, "Stay curious." Absolutely amazing. When I saw it on the table, I knew that I had to have it. So, this was a gift, and I am absolutely grateful. This is definitely going to be framed, and I need this on the wall. I'm going to have a wall that's just full of artwork. This is absolutely amazing. This is so cool. So, reflecting on today, I really feel grateful and motivated. I want to do more. I want to create more. I want to not be afraid to step out of my comfort zone. I want to forge a sense of community with like-minded people, and not be afraid to share my thoughts, my opinions, to listen to others, to hear their story, and to know where they come from. I think today really showed me that I didn't need to be afraid. I didn't need to be nervous and socially anxious. We all a little bit nervous and trying to figure things out and just trying to share the things that we love. So I really love that. And I really think that today was a success. I look forward to going to more events like these. It made me think about a book that I have been reading over the last 2 years because it needs to sink in. It's not the type of book that you just read cover to cover. It is called The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. And it really talks about creativity and art and artists and the craft of creating something, regardless of what format that comes in. But it made me think of how the words within that book rang true today. From every artist that I met, everyone that I spoke to had the same kind of sentiment of, just do it, just get started, believe in yourself, uh, put yourself out there, try, don't over analyze things, don't be your own worst enemy. Really just have fun with life. We only have one life. I know it's a cliche, but it really is true. We cannot leave this earth without having created something, you know, whether it be crocheting, sketching, painting, creating content, changing the world through art and creativity. It really is important. And today was the pinnacle of that lesson for me. So I'm really grateful. I think I'll share my comic book haul in another shorter video. I'm way too tired now. I need to just get in the shower. I need to grab something to eat. So thank you for staying with me on this journey. You can hear that I'm already sounding tired, and this is going to be like a reoccurring theme, me being tired at the end of the videos. But thank you for staying with me. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all the good things, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye. And I think today was a success. Ooh.